All right.
Hockey fans, here we are in Clifton Park, home of the CP Dynamo at the Capitol Arena. I am still getting myself situated and acclimated and other mated stuff. Game was originally scheduled for 2:30, and just prior to us leaving, it changed to 2, and we had not left yet, and we needed to. Anyway, CP Dynamo is the home team. They are in white, going from right to left. The visiting team, your Utica Junior Comets, in red, going from left to right. Sandor loses puck as he tried passing it across, gets knocked back into neutral zone, then it gets dumped in. Picked up by CP Dynamo. They're able to get that puck out into the neutral, and Keegan Kaskowitz takes that puck into the offensive zone. He gets pressed up against the boards. Grabbing that loose puck is Riley Montoya. Here comes Montoya on the near side, has his stick knocked out of his hands by Dylan Rabin. Sandor comes back to get that puck. He gets hit as he gets checked, though, able to get that puck out to Zach Bradshaw. Bradshaw pops that puck up, grabbed by whoever number 3 is for CP Dynamo. Not on the roster that they have on their website. Could be a deviant. You never know. CP Dynamo picking that puck up, skating through the neutral zone. Colton Shaver comes in, shot goes high over the top of Chris Finger. Puck stays in the zone. Chris Brement with this puck passes up for Sanzone. Sanzone loses his Shaver, cuts that puck off, takes that in-centering pass. Nobody able to get to it. Puck comes out from Matt Kernan. Kernan skates this out into the neutral zone. Kernan over the blue line. Kernan has his pocket picked by a Dynamo. Puck passed up right side, Leo Daggett. Daggett comes in, drop pass into the slot. Shot, blocker, save, Finger. Comes back to him in the air, and Chris catches that, snatches it out of the universe. Puck brought out, knocked back in, back out again, and now in again. CP Dynamo moving in, shot, save, rebound, gets sent wide left, back into the trapezoid, picked up in front by Riley Montoya. Montoya tries hitting Gultieri, but doesn't make it to him. Kyle Ball coming back, 1T shot, and a goal scored by number 27, I believe, Leo Daggett. Forgot who passed it to him. So CP Dynamo goal scored by number 27, Leo Daggett. Time of that Dynamo goal, 3:25 of the first period. Puck held in by Kaskowitz. Now out it comes. Trying to poke it forward is Sanzo, not able to. Dynamo Doyle dumps this back in. Easton Sampson pushes this into the corner. Ripped around by Utica. Picked up on the far side by Dubs. Jacob Dubois passes it up to Sanzone. Sanzone receives this off the boards from Sandor. Dynamo takes that puck back, sends this up. A grab by Utica. Long pass up for Sanzone. He misses it. That's an offsides. Face-off in the neutral zone, comes back towards the middle of the ice, dumped in by Shaver of the Dynamo. Battle for that puck in the corner, comes out, Dynamo with it. Tim Barcombe takes this over to the corner, passes it back out for Haught. Justin gives this back to Barcombe. Barcombe sends this into the corner, comes back for Justin Haught. Haught moves towards the center point, sends this into the corner. Dynamo there to dig this puck out. On him, though, is Slater Sandor. It's a piece of this, sends this around, held in by Haught at the blue line. Sandzone comes up to attack. Haught sends this back into the corner for Barcombe. Barcombe back behind the net, gets passed up to Haught. Haught tries shoveling it back to Shaver. And helmet's got caught. Is Anders Forrest of the CP Dynamo. His helmet got caught on the helmet of, I think, Slater Sandor. So they had to untangle them. Actually, not allowed to have a two-headed hockey player. It's in the rules. It's a discreet one. Not many people know it. Kelly sends that in. Shot tipped over and save made by Chris Finger. Puck kicked around by Bradshaw. Picked up on the far side by Daniel Kelly. Sends it out to the point to point for a hot shot. Blocker save. Finger goes to the corner. Soft hit. Puck picked up by Dubois. Dubois loses it. Barloco turns this puck over. Comes out. Haught chasing it down. Haught takes this in his zone. Passes this up for Barloco. Barloco touches into the neutral zone for Daniel Kelly. Kelly into the O zone. Has his pocket picked by Mucha. Mucha can't get it out. Comes back to Dubs. Dubois passes up for Dalin. Cameron Dalin moving in with this puck. Loses it right in the slot as it's taken away by CP Dynamo's defense. Barloco for the Dynamo moving in with this puck. Squeezed in the trapezoid by Zach Bradshaw. Goodman picks this up for CP Dynamo, brings us back into the offensive end. Mucha takes him out, and Montoya lost his glove. Riley collects his glove. Puck goes to Jack McGill. McGill to Riley Montoya. Montoya sends us into the neutral zone. Daniel Picarillo picks this up, passes over to his defensive pair, moves this up to the winger who dumps that in for CP Dynamo. Finger misses it in the trapezoid. Coming around is Jack McGill. Nope, sorry, it's 8. Bremen, excuse me. Moves this into the offensive end. Easton Sampson for the Dynamo picks this up and passes over to Picarillo. Picarillo over the center line, hits this up to the blue line. And because they slowed that puck down, Easton Sampson had come flying in over the blue line first. And it's an offside. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Bradshaw wins the draw. That's saved by Chris Finger. Face off to the left side of Finger. Slater Sandor taking a draw against Tim Barcombe. Barcombe wins. Shot goes wide of the net. In the corner, going after is Easton Sampson. Sampson sends this into the trapezoid for Tim Barcombe. Barcombe sends this out to the point. Anders Forrest there fires this in, misses wide left, comes up on the near side for Doyle. Sends that in and around. Utica trying to get rid of this puck, try to get it out of their zone. Dynamo's done a good job of holding it in most of this game so far. Easton Sampson passes this up for Dylan Rabin. Rabin passes back to the point, and it gets picked off by Riley Montoya. Here comes Montoya, and Montoya has 3 guys on him. Not able to get a quality shot off as a result, and the CP Dynamo trying to come back with this puck. Barloco loses this as he comes in. Puck passed up. Montoya going after it again. Puck returned back out. Barloco actually held it in for Utica, even though he's playing for CP Dynamo. Haught grabs that, passes over to his defensive pair, Kyle Ball. Ball lofts this one into the air, saucers it into the corner. Back there to try to play it out is Joseph LeBoeuf. Out it comes. Kernan going after that puck, not going to get there in time. Puck passed up for Shaver. Colton Shaver moving in on the left side, forced back behind the net by Joseph LeBoeuf. LeBoeuf chases him back into the corner. He passes up to the point to point for Haught. Haught sends us in 1T, taken by Daniel Kelly. Save made, Chris Finger. Daniel Kelly comes back, picks that puck up at the hash mark, centering pass, ends up hitting Keegan Kazakowicz in the skates. Kazakowicz not going to be able to do anything with that. Daniel Kelly back to Haught. Haught sends this over for Forrest. Forrest shuffles this up into the corner, played there by Daniel Kelly. Kelly back to Forrest. Forrest fires this in, save made. Rebound comes out to Kazakowicz. Kazakowicz tries to send this into the trapezoid, loses it, but it gains possession back, comes up to Haught at the point. Haught moves in towards the center point position, passes it back over for Kazakowicz. Kazakowicz top of the point. Pass over, shot fired by Anders Forrest, save made, Chris Finger. Face off to the left side of Chris Finger. Puck comes out to the point. Fired in, and it's a goal from the point. Jason Picarillo buries one in from up high. The old snipe. CP Dynamo's second goal scored by number 58, Jason Picarillo, unassisted. Number 58 unassisted. Time of the CP Dynamo goal, 9:11, and I may be sitting very close to a Picarillo family member. Face-off won by the Dynamo. Bringing this puck out. Mueller passes into the middle. It's taken away by Bradshaw. Zach Bradshaw passes puck over for Bremen. Bremen sends this out into the neutral zone. Dallin's going to let Dubois take that puck and absorb that hit. Puck goes down into the corner. Dynamo try and take it away. Dallin with a missed check there. Puck makes its way up, and Daniel Mueller brings this in, and he is taken out. That's going to be a hooking penalty, I believe, or a holding. It's going to be a hold against Utica, and Jacob Dubois is on the ground. I think he was the one guilty of the holding. And he may have fallen into the bench awkwardly. He's being helped off. Oh, he's limping. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Nobody likes to see somebody get hurt. Put some ice on it. He's a hockey player. He's going to have 2 minutes to sit down. Utica Junior Comets penalty number 66, Jacob Dubois, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 66, 2 minutes hold. Time of the minor penalty, 9:44 of the first period. First time for special teams. We'll see how the CP Dynamo power play line compares to the Utica Junior Comets penalty kill line. Need one more player from Utica. Oh, Sandor's going in to the box as well. Oh, that's because he got a penalty as well. I don't know what his penalty was. I did not see a sign. So it's 5-on-3 hockey now for 2 minutes. Goodman from the point, passes puck over for somebody. Goodman's shot gets deflected, goes way up into the netting. Almost made it out of a light hole. I like how they cut squares in the screen because light can't pass through netting. Not sure. We're going to allow the lights to get broken. That's awkward. But here's the faceoff, won by CP Dynamo. Puck comes over to Barloco. Shot, save, rebound by Daggett. Save, Chris Finger. Finger's not letting go of that puck. If I don't give it to the ref, they can't shoot it on me anymore. It's a smart move by the goalie. Riley Montoya taking a faceoff for Utica, wins this draw, pulls his puck back into the corner. Chris Brement going after it. Now they're going to drift back and set up the triangle against the umbrella. Picarillo sends this in for Barloco. Barloco puts this all the way across, comes up high for Goodman. Goodman steps up top of the slot, pass over to Kelly. Kelly puts this into the slot. Daggett has it deflected off of his stick, and Kelly back with it. Kelly to Goodman. Goodman moving up, back over to Kelly. Kelly out to Goodman. Oh, Goodman tried to one-touch it to Picarillo, but Picarillo did not know that was the play. Montoya brings us into the neutral zone. His attempt to put on an offensive move. He gets it out into the neutral zone. That's his job. Now just delay. 1 minute of the penalty kill has expired. 1 minute left. Goodman brings this all the way in, trying to set the umbrella back up. Kelly comes in. Goodman's going to go off. This puck gets passed to Ball. Is that? Oh, Kyle Ball. There's a ball and a ballsy. Ballsley. Ballsley. That's a lot of L's. Shot save by Finger, Chris Finger. 37 seconds remaining in the two-player advantage for CP Dynamo. Montoya for the face-off. Face-off won by Dynamo. Ball over to number 3, whoever number 3 is. And the net came off. Montoya, Bradshaw, and Hull out there for Utica. Utica wins this draw, and they're going to ice that puck. And that'll ice and bring it back. 19 seconds remaining in the two-player advantage for the CP Dynamo. Montoya in for the faceoff again. This time it's won by CP Dynamo. Puck comes back to the point. Ball over to number 3. 3 back over to Ball. Kyle pulls his puck back, gives it back to number 3. 3 winds up, shot low, save made. Oh! Popped in by Anders Forrest. Bar down. So that'll release one of the players. It's going to release Jacob Dubois from the box. CP Dynamo goal scored by number 5, Anders Forrest, assisted by number 3, some mystery guy in a jersey, from number 6, Kyle Ball. Forrest from 3 from Ball. Time of the CP Dynamo, that's offsides. CP Dynamo power play goal, 11:39. Do you guys know who's wearing number 3? No? Keith? Thank you. Witchley with this puck sends us out into the neutral zone. Off a current into Sandor. Sandor not able to keep it. Kyle Ball takes that and fires that out. Puck makes its way to, is that Kaskowitz? Kaskowitz sends this back out to Doyle. Doyle fires this puck back into the trapezoid. Easton Sampson battling for it over there on the far side. Witchley there as well, sent off the boards by Matt Kernan. Puck held in by the Dynamo. Kaskowitz can't keep it, though, and Sandor brings us in the neutral zone. He loses this, never really had possession. Justin Haught takes this away and passes it over to Doyle. Doyle at Sandor. Loose puck gets forced in by Kaskowitz, and Utica, CP Dynamo goes off for their change. Puck gets passed up to Witchley. Witchley sends this across to Sand's zone. Behind him, though, he can't keep it. He was going off for a change. That puck fired right to Barloco at the blue line. He turns and fires this into the trapezoid. Bradshaw, nice forechecking back there. Puck gets passed out to Haught at the point. Haught pulled back, hammered down all over and fired in. I think that went off of Bremen. Goes over to the side. Shuffled out by Gultieri. Goes right to Haught. Dalin not able to get that puck from Haught. Haught dumps it in and absorbs a hit from Mucha. Puck grabbed behind the net by Bradshaw. Bradshaw sends this into the neutral zone, right to Haught. Gultieri able to knock it off of his stick into the corner. He goes after that chase. Big check put on by Haught. Gultieri does not move, though. Bradshaw takes this over to the corner. He gets checked. Gultieri gets checked. Puck sent around and, not held in. Cameron Dalin chasing after it along the boards, though. He gets a small touch by Barcombe. Puck goes in deep. Overskated by CP Dynamo. They grab it and rip this back behind the trapezoid. Justin Haught passes this up for Leo Daggett. Daggett fires this forward for Daniel Kelly. Kelly coming in. Drop pass for Daggett, and that gets swept away. Matt Kernan picks this puck up. Kernan, it's a 1-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-3. Kernan coming in. Little toe drag. Gives that puck right to Tim Barcombe. Barcombe gets this to Goodman. Goodman sends this all the way out. Nice breakout pass for Daniel Kelly. Shot and a save made by Christopher Finger. And he's going to hold on to that puck as long as he needs to get that whistle. Face-off won by CP Dynamo. Pass across gets knocked by Riley Montoya into the neutral zone. Coming back, though, Daniel Keefe. Wait. Nope. Leon Goodman rips that in. Keefe's wearing 3. Goodman from the point. Little move to get around Montoya. Not going to work. Riley hits him into the boards. Loses his stick in the process. Picks it back up. Nate Ballsy loses that puck. Montoya shuffles it out for Bradshaw. Joseph LeBoeuf takes this into the offensive end and loses his puck. Montoya back at his own blue line. Little drop pass over for Zach Bradshaw. Bradshaw moving up through this puck. Gets by Shaver. Forrest. Puck gets sent in. Gloved by CP Dynamo. Spinning around is Picarillo. Sends this behind the net for his defensive pair. Bradshaw loses that puck. Taking it away from him is Barloco. Barloco in, a shot, save made. Rebound grab by LeBoeuf. LeBoeuf puts this into the corner for Bradshaw. Bradshaw gives this to Montoya behind the net. This puck gets cleared out. Grabbed by Kyle Ball. Ball dumps this puck back into the Utica end of the ice. Ripped all the way around on the far side. CP Dynamo looking for a wraparound. Nothing doing. There's a shot save made by Chris Finger. It was underneath his blocker between his fingers and the stick, his good old paddle there. Just in case the ice melts and this becomes a river, the goalie does not want to be stuck without a paddle. Faceoff goes back into the corner, swung out by Bremen. Bremen battling against 2 Dynamos. Puck sent around, up at the point, held in by Kyle Ball. Passes puck up. There's a shot taken by Shaver, or 15, Sampson. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. That shot gets blocked by Chris Bremen. Shot fired on net. Save made, Chris Finger. Final minute of the first period. 50.3 seconds to be exact, to the 10th of a second anyway. Face off to the left side of Chris Finger. Faceoff comes back to the point. Shot fired. Save. Finger. I believe that's Marko Vucemilovic. Shot, save, Finger, rebound goes to the corner, less than 40 seconds. Puck goes back behind the net. Barcombe with it, sends this up to the point for Ball. Ball over to Doyle. Doyle steps up, sends this through. Nice tip by Forney. Not nice enough, though. Doyle drifts this back. Sliding after it, Sandor. He looks silly. Look at that little girl. No idea those boys are fighting on the other side of that glass. Finger with another save, using all of his body to stop that one. Mucha taking that face-off, pulls his puck back to the corner, picked up by Chad Hull. Hull rips this around near side for Montoya. Montoya tried passing out to Mucha, and it gets stolen. Kaskowitz brings this back into the Utica end. Shot goes high, wide left. Doyle fires this across the slot. Hull grabs it, trying to knock it away, and that'll do it. At the end of one period of play, the CP Dynamo lead the Utica Junior Comets by a score of 3-0. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and I'll be back in 1 minute with period number 2. All right, period number 2, just about ready to begin. Fingers ready. Vucemilovic is ready. There's the face-off, won by Utica. Gultieri comes away with that puck. Finally, Utica dumps this in, goes to the side of the net, blocked by Vucemilovic. Wichley dumps that puck in deep. Mucha back behind the net, battling against Justin Haught. Daniel Keefe brings that puck out, gives this to Colton Shaver. Shaver through the neutral zone, tries firing it forward, tried passing it to Anders Forrest, and Forrest ended up blocking it, knocking it back. Now they're able to dump that puck in. Chad Hull on the far side trying to pick this puck up. Shaver right there to take it away, though. Holds this up against the boards until he gets some help. Kaskowitz coming in to try to help out. Puck comes free. Swatted at, goes back into the corner. Wichley there to get it. Andrew Wichley around on a near side ices the puck. Face-off will be to the left side of Chris Finger. Face-off goes back to the corner. Dalin going over to try to help out. Easton Sampson there, and puck picked up by Matt Kernan. Kernan passes this over for Montoya. Montoya takes this into the corner. Kaskowitz trying to take it away. Kaskowitz does take it away. Passes his puck up for Rabin. Dylan Rabin sends this out for Easton Sampson. Sampson coming in. That shot gets deflected. Kaskowitz in the far corner. Puck is tied up. Kaskowitz waiting for it to come out high. Dalin waiting for it to come out low. Two Comets in there. Now Kaskowitz goes in to get into the mix. I think that's Daniel Kelly in there. Hard to tell. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin there to get it. Cameron trying to pull that through the legs. Turns and not able to get that shot off. Good job by Picarillo. Huge effort by Cameron Dalin. Puck comes out. Kelly with it. Kelly skating up. Passes over to his left side for Daggett. Daggett gives this back into the middle for Goodman shot. And Chris Finger lost his helmet. We seem to be having a bucket issue here today. There's a chin strap. I don't know if these boys know about that. Oh, I'm tempted to have a dance cam. Face off to the left side of Chris Finger. Slater Sandor in to take the draw against Daniel Kelly. Kelly puts us into the slot, knocked back over to the side. Sandor takes us into the corner, tries passing it up for Dubois. Dubois trying to get it out, held in by Doyle. Doyle rips this in deep, goes all the way to the far corner, played there by Chad Hull. Hull trying to get it out, held in, now passed into Kaskowitz, shot fired, save Finger. All right, he's over there. Coming out with this puck is Sanzone. William Sanzone takes out the official. Oh, and she is hurt. She is hurt. She got taken out hard. Well, they say zebras' stripes help them blend in with their surroundings. Certainly, these boys missed the official and clobbered her. It doesn't look like good camouflage, but it appears to be today. And she's going to be okay. Oh, she'll shake it off. You generally don't ref hockey if you've never played hockey, so I'm sure she is a tough bird. Sanzone in for the face-off one by CP Dynamo. Justin Haught sends this off the boards for Mueller. Mueller loses it. Barcombe there fires this puck in. And I believe we were offsides. Or not we, they, them, somebody offsides. And that official still favoring that left leg of hers. Oh my goodness. My pen keeps falling out of my head. Sanzone in for the faceoff against Barcombe. Barcombe wins another one. Puck comes back. Daniel Keith rips this in, goes all the way around to the far side, pushed in by Mueller at the trapezoid. Sanzone with a hit. Coming in to pick that puck up, though, Tim Barcombe of the CP Dynamo. Now Slater Sandor in there. Sanzone waiting for it to come out. Chris Brement trying to help it come out. And we're all just watching. Puck comes to Barcombe. Barcombe puts this up to Keith. Keith fired, save made by Chris Finger. Tim Barcombe in the corner has Sandor on him. Brement trying to pull that puck free. Goes out into the trapezoid. Daniel Mueller with it takes that shot. I don't know if that went off a finger or not. Puck held at the point. Now it comes. Passed out. Hits Matt Kernan. Kernan loses this. Keith coming back. Slater Sandor picks his pocket, but Keith right there stops on a dime, comes back to try to say that puck is mine. Look at that. I made a rhyme. Forrest dumps that puck in. Chad Hull going after it. Hull at the corner. Hit by Kaskowitz. Puck sent around near side sand zone. Gets us out into the neutral zone. Taken by Gultieri. Gultieri in on his left side, trying to keep his way and get it around Picarillo. Picarillo holds him into the corner. Loose puck. Kernan there. Kernan in the slot. Backhand shot. Glove save. Marko Vucemilovic. I think. It's a nice glove. I think he was going wide, so I don't know if you really count that as a save or not. I'm sure his mom would, but I don't know if the statisticians would count it as a save. Face-off won by Utica. Witchley stepping up to help make sure that Gultieri gets that puck. It comes out into the neutral zone. Goodman knocks this forward for Shaver. Shaver coming in, out in front. Shot, save, rebound. Knocked away. There's another shot. Chris Finger making that save. Stepping up with this puck is Goodman. Out in front, another big save by Chris Finger. Here's a face-off to the left side of Chris Finger. It comes out to Cameron Dallin. Dallin able to get this puck out. Puck gets turned back, comes to Chris Bremen. Bremen, no look, backhand pass, goes off the boards right to Kyle Ball. Ball sends this over to Baden Doyle. Doyle sends this into the neutral zone. Picarillo brings this into the offensive end, takes that shot, save made, rebound, missed by Dylan Rabin. Up at the point, Kyle Ball with it. Ball sends this in or tries to send it in. It gets stopped by Bradshaw. Bradshaw pops this out. Dallin over the blue line in the offensive end, trying to do something with that puck. It's taken away. And that one goes into the Utica bench. We'll have a face-off in the zone, I believe. No, out. That's going to be out of the zone. Okay. I didn't see who touched it last. I'm too far away, and this thick netting did not allow me to see it. Face-off won by the Dynamo. Justin Haught sends this forward. Swinging and missing Chad Hull. Puck goes down into the corner. Dynamo centering pass, misses, comes all the way out to Keith, fires. Oh, and a goal. I think it got tipped by Tim Barco. I'm not sure. Are we able to see that on the replay if it got tipped by Barcombe or not? Not enough of it there to see. Well, Barcombe's not taking credit for it, so we're going to say that went to Daniel Keefe for the goal. So CP Dynamo goal scored by number 3, Daniel Keefe. Time of the CP Dynamo goal, 5:53 of the second period. And they lead 4-0. It's a dangerous play by Vucemilovic there. Witchley sends this behind the net for Hull. Hull passes up to Dubs. Dubois gives this to Sandor. Slater takes this in, a centering pass or shot, not sure, gets blocked by Vucemilovic, and he holds on to that one for the faceoff. Vucemilovic, that's what we're going to go with. Face-off won by the Dynamo. Logan Goodman sends this all the way around, comes into the neutral zone. LeBoeuf misses it, moving it forward with his Gabe Forney. Forney coming in, has that puck knocked away in the corner, recovered by Kaskowitz. Kaskowitz, center point, sends this in to the side. Shot, kick, save. Chris Finger, rebound, goes to Grayson Mucha. Mucha over the center line, dumps that puck in, goes into the corner. Gultieri going after it. He's wrapped up with Jason Piccirillo. Forney trying to get it. Comes out sand zone, taking this deeper into the corner. Now looking for somebody to pass to. Gets this to Kernan. Shot just wide right. Now, if it was on net, it would have been saved by Vusmilovic anyway. His leg was there, blocking the whole angle. Puck fired from the point by Bradshaw. Pass out of the air. Kernan knocks this down, goes to LeBoeuf, and that's going to be a high stick. So now bring the faceoff down into the Utica end. Although I didn't think his Kernan stick was that high. It wasn't above his shoulder. But whatever. Piccirillo taking the faceoff against Mucha. Mucha pulls this back to the corner. Brement there tries passing this up for Mucha. Ball holds this in and puts a big shoulder on Mucha. Pass out to Ball at the point. Ball moves over to the middle. What a hard ripper way wide left, though. Stepping up, Baden Doyle puts this back into the trapezoid. Shaver there takes this over to the corner. Shaver sends this out to the point for Doyle. Baden fires this in low, wide, off the base of the net. Grabbed by Hull. Hull sends this back over to the corner. Collected by number 12, Colton Shaver. Puck keeps going back and forth in the corner. Anders Forrest had it for a moment. Now Colton Shaver. Shaver centering pass. A little too hard. Makes its way out into the neutral zone. Kyle Ball back to play it. Dalin can't get it from him, and that's sent in offsides. We're going to send this one all the way down. That puck got rifled from behind the blue line. We are at the halfway point of this game. Utica trails 4-0. Slater Sandor in for the face-off. Gultieri coming in, trying to get it. Gultieri pulls his puck away, tries taking that shot, blocked by Justin Haught. Sends this out. Witchley fires, hits Haught in the back. Haught picks it up. Witchley's down. I didn't see what happened to him. And we're gonna have a whistle here as Easton Sampson was coming in to take the shot. Witchley is still laying down. He's curled up on a ball. He's on his knees. Now he's on all fours at the blue line. Slater's coming back to help him up. And Andrew Witchley is standing and he's hunched over, but skating over. I think he got the wind knocked out of him at the blue line. So some conversation there, checking Andrew out. He's got his helmet off, concussion protocol. He seems to be okay. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. So we're going to have a penalty assessed against CP Dynamo, number 15, Easton Sampson. So this is one thing I don't like when the officials are at ice level. The referees just whisper secrets to them instead of using the hand signals that are internationally known for what the penalties may be. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to guess a 2-minute minor for roughing. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 2 and 10. As Keegan Kaskowitz has gone into the box as well. I don't see anything up on the scoreboard yet. We'll wait and see if one or two names go up there. Nothing's up there yet. Well, they're volunteers, folks. Working the clock and scoreboard. And there it is. So it's a 2-minute minor on Easton Sampson. Looks like it's a 2 and 10. 2 minutes going to be served by number 94. 10-minute for whatever. Again, I didn't see the hit, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. So Utica Junior Comets are on the power play. Bremen shot high, blocker saved by Vusmilovic. That goes up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Dynamo zone. Sandor in for the faceoff. Dalin moves into the slot. Puck comes over towards him. Doesn't make it to him. Witchley passes over onto the side to Montoya. Montoya to Hull. Shot fired. That gets a block. Bradshaw shot fired. Gets blocked. Back to Witchley. Witchley back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw drops off of Sandor. Sandor to Witchley. Andrew back to Slater. Slater's going to let that bounce off the far boards. Puts this in the middle. Slot tipped by Dalin. Saved Vusmilovic. It was a beauty of a play. That was a nice tip by Cameron. It just didn't get high enough to go over the pad. Right there, see that tip goes up. Vusmilovic able to get his glove on it after it bounces off of his pad. I think that was Daniel Kelly guarding Dalin. That didn't enable him to get a second shot at it. This puck gets passed from Montoya to Dalin in the corner. Dalin tries pulling that puck with him, but doesn't take it with him. Now he's able to pull this out, kicks it up to his twig. Short pass to Montoya. Montoya sends it back to Slater Sandor, and those three boys are too close to each other. Cameron Dalin in the corner. Looking backhands that puck to Sandor. Sandor's got Goodman on him. Now Dalin. Goodman's covering two people, and because he's able to get that puck and send it all the way down. That's an icing with 45 seconds left to go in the player advantage for Utica. Face off, Montoya stepping up, gets that puck, takes it back around behind the net, passes it off the boards back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Witchley. Witchley moves up, shot low, save made. Dalin shot. Oh, just misses the net. Goes all the way over to far side. Witchley and Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets it, rips this all the way around. Cameron grabs this, sends this into the trapezoid for Sandor. Sandor puts this back up to Bradshaw at the hash mark. From there to Witchley. Witchley to Sandor. 40 seconds to go. Back out to Bradshaw at the point. Bradshaw looking to Sandor at the hash. Sandor to Witchley at the center point. Witchley steps up, shot, goes off the knee of Dylan Rabin. Back to Witchley, to Sandor. Sandor, shot, save, rebound, goes over towards the corner. Bradshaw picks his puck up, cycles it back out to the top of the circle. Sandor shot high, glove save by Vusmilovic. That one was going over the goal, so again, not really a save unless you're his mom, and you would count that as a save. 2 saves even, because he looked really cool doing it. Tim Barkham taking a face-off for the Dynamo against Gultieri. This puck comes out in the neutral zone. Chad Hull going back for it, as is Chris Bremen. Bremen's going to get that puck in the corner. Takes this to the trapezoid. Now passes over to Hull. Hull. Short skate up. Fires this off the boards to Leo Daggett of the CP Dynamo for some unknown reason. Ball with this. Sends this up into the neutral zone. Gultieri going after it. Sends this all the way around. Barcombe on the far side picks this puck up before it makes it to Sandzone. Sandzone's wondering why Barcombe didn't let him have the puck. Puck out to Sandzone, doesn't make it. Stolen by Kyle Ball. Puck fired up for Barcombe. Barcombe dumps his puck into the offensive end. Hull back to play it. Chad rips this around back behind the net, near side, up against the boards. Puck passed out. Sanzo not able to catch that pass. Taken away by Baden Doyle. Doyle moving forward. Goes down after he releases that puck. Daggett moves it up into the O-zone. Daggett, little short pass behind the net for Mueller. Mueller on the far side, looking for somebody to feed it to. Puts it out at the point, and Kyle Ball not able to hold it in as it comes out over the blue line. Now he dumps that puck in. Once his team checks up onside, puck goes into the trapezoid. Bremen tries firing this up for a breaking Dubois, but it got slowed down by Barloco. Gultieri sent into the penalty box by Barloco. Here's Daniel Keefe trying to penetrate that in. Stopped by Chad Hull. Hull coming back the other way over the blue line. Hull gets that puck around Haught. Keefe back there to pick that puck up, though. Keefe rips this around for Forrest. Mucha trying to step up, not able to get to it. Kaskowitz coming in one-on-one against Chad Hull. Kaskowitz forced back behind the net by Chad. Around, centering pass, knocked away. Still battling Anders Forrest, not able to get it. Puck sent out to the point for Ball. Kyle shot, save made, hits the post, comes over to the corner. Kernan there, he goes down. Puck nudged forward, chasing it down. Grayson Mucha. Mucha into the O-zone. Tried pulling that through the legs of Daniel Keefe, not able to. Kaskowitz takes that puck away, fires it across to Daniel Kelly. Kelly's shot misses, goes off the boards all the way out into the neutral zone. Collected by Mucha. Mucha puts this in the general direction of the goal. Logan Goodman cuts it off, passes it up to Rabin. Dillon puts this into the neutral zone, caught by Bradshaw. Bradshaw rips this forward, stopped by Logan Goodman, though. Goodman back behind his own net, looking to get reset, fires this all the way out for Barloco. Barloco soft touch up for Rabin. Rabin centering pass. Barloco shot, save. Chris Finger. Puck passed out. Here's Montoya. O'Reilly to his right. Shot, kick, save by Vusmilovic. LeBoeuf holds that in, hits off of Bradshaw, comes out. Sandor can't hold it. Sandor coming around, absorbs Barloco's forearm to the helmet. He's just holding that puck, staring at it. Oh, now he's using his body. Puck comes out. Dynamo fires this all the way down, and that misses Shaver's stick and is an icing as a result. Faceoff will come all the way back down by Marko Vusmilovic. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com, and Glory Construction and Development. For all of your new building and new structure needs, if you're going to have it built in his glory. Forrest dumps that puck in. Sandor back there, wraps it up in the trapezoid. Forrest trying to take that puck away over on the side. Knocked back. Forrest has it. Sends this up to the point for Ball. Ball, D-to-D pass. Shot from the point. Gets blocked by Cameron Dallin. Dallin able to sneak that by Baden Doyle. And it goes all the way down, picked up by Kyle Ball. Ball to Doyle. Doyle hits Forrest. Bremen sends this back into the neutral zone. Mueller there, plays on that puck. Passed up to Kaskowitz. Witchley trying to swing and get it free. Frees it enough for Bremen to get it. Sends this off the boards for Dallin. Dallin smacks it up to Sanzone. Sanzone into the offensive end. Puts this forward. It gets deflected. Goes behind Sandor, so he's not able to get a one-timer off. Kaskowitz brings us into the offensive end. Cameron Dallin playing defense. A piece of that puck. Enough. Now he gloves it. He's going to kick that puck forward for Andrew Witchley. Puck caught by Kelly. Kelly moving forward with this puck. Backhand shot, save made, rebound goes over to the right side. And that's Chris Finger's right side. Dubois able to get that out into the neutral zone. It's just passed over to Daniel Keefe. Keefe fires this back in. That's going to get played on by Finger, who gives this to Bradshaw. Pass out to Kernan. Matt Kernan brings this into the offensive end. Kernan, shot, save. Vusmilovic, loose puck out in front. And Montoya not able to get his stick on it. It was bouncing in front of a wide open goal. Coming back the other way, Daniel Kelly sends this across. Barloco goes into the corner to try to play it. Gives this to Shaver back behind the net. Out to Barloco. Shot, save off the shoulder of Chris Finger into the corner. Comes all the way up high to Haught. Haught sends this in deep for Forrest. Forrest back to Haught. Haught over to center point. Shot, tip, save. Rebound is covered up by Christopher Finger. Less than a minute to go in the second period. Tim Barcombe in for the faceoff against Dubois. Dubois holds this. Shaver sticks the stick in, and Colton has his puck, passes it all the way across. It gets missed. Now this gets cleared out. Gets by Picarillo. Goodman back to pick it up. 30 seconds to go in the period. Goodman coming out with this puck. Passes this over for Rabin. Dylan Rabin into the offensive end. Rabin lines up, centering pass, gets deflected. Nothing happening for the Dynamo. Goodman takes this puck into the corner. Now sends this into the trapezoid area where it's grabbed by Chad Hull. He tries clearing it. A little help from Dubois. Gets this puck out to Kernan. Kernan coming in. Stops short. I thought he was going to have a shot. Does not. Dubois holding on to that puck as long as he can. And that'll do it. After 2 periods of play, it is the CP Dynamo 4 and the Utica Junior Comets 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with fresh ice for both teams. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. right, hockey fans, we are back. Period number 3 about to be underway. CP Dynamo lead by a score of 4-0 here at the Capitol Arena in Clifton Park, New York. Not far from my first home that I purchased. That puck is covered up by Chris Finger. Face-off won by Dynamo as a shot goes across the top of the paint into the corner. Shaver over there for the Dynamo. Bremen coming in for Utica, holding that puck up. Kernan there as well. His puck comes up high. Kernan going to skate after it. Matt Kernan coming down with this puck. He's got Sanzo next to him. Kernan to Sanzo. Sanzo not able to catch that pass cleanly. Dubois there. Puck comes out. Bradshaw knocks this down. Kernan picks it up. Kernan goes into the offensive zone. He's got to go through 3 people, and surprisingly, he cannot do that. Dynamo coming back with this puck the other way. Daniel Kelly sends this out for Daggett. Daggett gets a touch of it and follows up and brings that puck into the offensive end. Pass comes across for Barkalow, and he's not able to catch up to that puck in time. Centering pass, swept away by Dubois. Picked up by Baden Doyle, and now this goes in. Dubois trying to knock this out. Instead, just knocks Kyle Ball. But Kyle had already dumped that puck into the offensive zone, so it didn't really matter to Kyle. That puck cleared the length of the ice by William Sanzone. How far? Far enough for it to be an icing. We'll bring the face-off back down by Mr. Christopher Finger. Face-off won by Sandor. Goes to the corner. Slater following up, trying to get that puck out. Montoya there as well. Puck pushed in by Kaskowitz. Kaskowitz back up against the boards, loses that puck. Hull sends this behind the net. On the far side is a Raven. Raven hard pass out to Doyle. Baden sends this into the corner. Bouncing puck collected by Witchley. Witchley out to hit Dalin. Dalin not able to catch that, and that's going to be an icing. His stick was in the air, and it did not come down to the ice fast enough. Go figure. Barcombe taking a face-off for the Dynamo, squaring off against Slater Sandor for Utica. Barco pulls his puck back. He gets passed back to Haught. Haught sends this up along the boards. Colton Shaver trying to drive it into the corner, gets knocked out. Grabbed by Anders Forrest. Forrest sends this in deep. LeBoeuf at the corner sends this along. Forrest there to play it for Dynamo. Puck comes free. Sandor flicks this into the neutral zone. Montoya tries sending it aside. Haught backhands this. Shaver there to play it. Stepping up is Bradshaw. Fires this puck in. Grabbed by Haught. Haught sends this over for Keefe. Keefe pops this up for Colton Shaver. Loose puck centering pass. Stolen by Montoya. Not able to keep possession. There's a shot save made. Chris Finger. 14-19 to go in the game. 4-0 CP Dynamo lead. This is a league game. I don't remember what league we're in. I think it's a THF. Puck sent back behind the net by Utica. Daggett grabs this for Dynamo. Sends this up to the point for Piccarello. Passes back up for Daggett. Daggett loses this. And coming out with this puck is Gualtieri. Gualtieri gets this to Sanzone. Sanzone brings this puck in off the backboard. Everybody misses it. Bremen not able to get there in time. That's knocked over for Chad Hull. Hull backhands this in the general direction of the goal. Knocked towards the corner by Piccarillo. Piccarillo trying to skate this puck out. Gets tied up by Hull. Sanzone over there trying to pull this puck back in, and it comes up to the point. Goes over the stick of whoever that was. Daniel Kelly knocks it forward. Daggett takes us in. Leo Daggett. Backhand. Picked off by Daniel Kelly. Kelly cycling around. Fires this into the far corner. Chad Hull sends this through the trapezoid, near side sand zone, looking over his shoulder. While he does, Baden Doyle comes in and takes the puck away. Puck sent across. Dylan Rabin in at the hash mark, fires this puck back behind the net. And this pass attempt to the point goes to Sanzone, who sends this across for Gultieri. Gultieri not able to play that puck cleanly at all. Puck comes back. Baden Doyle. One touches it up to Daniel Mueller. Mueller dumps his puck in, goes all the way around far side. Dylan Rabin there, not able to keep it. This puck gets cleared into the neutral zone by Christopher Bremen. Back into the Utica end. This puck comes. Hull with it. Sends this around near side. Mueller there catches this off the boards. A little drop pass for Kaskowitz. And that puck gets held onto by Chris Finger for the save. Faceoff comes back to Haught at the point, fires in low, tipped in front by Fars, goes wide of the net. Fars goes to the corner, picks this puck up, sends this over for Keefe. Shot fired off the paddle of Finger into the corner. It goes. Witchley there sends this around. Montoya is going to hustle over for it. Can't get it out. Held in by Daniel Keefe in the corner. Battle for this puck now back in the trapezoid. Knocked at by Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to put some body on, I think that's Sampson back there. Not doing too much good. Tim Barcombe with this puck, pressed into the corner by Witchley. Witchley and Montoya trying to dig this puck out. Shaver comes in to help out from CP Dynamo. Knocks this puck free, and taking it down is Riley Montoya. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Second attempt, Montoya fires this across. Comes off the boards for Bradshaw. No look, backhand pass towards Dallin. Misses him. Goes to Daniel Kelly. Kelly fires this across. Montoya steals it. Goes to Keefe. Keefe gets this up to Barloco. Barloco in deep, drop pass. Goes nowhere. Grabbed by Witchley. Passes up to Dallin in the neutral zone. Dallin trying to pull this by Haught. Haught stick wins that battle. Witchley gets that, fires this in, slowed by Daniel Keefe. Keefe follows this into the corner. He's got Kernan on him. Passes puck behind the net. Now comes out to Daggett. LeBoeuf there puts a little pressure on. Puck goes to Gultieri. Gultieri drops this off for Hull. Hull out for LeBoeuf. LeBoeuf into the neutral zone. Sends this on the far side for Montoya. Montoya dumps this puck in. And you got LeBoeuf and Gultieri chasing after it. Gultieri gets to it first. LeBoeuf sits on the puck. Tim Barcombe there. Nope. That's Justin Haught from a knee. Gets back up. Montoya playing on that puck. Goodman there in the trapezoid. Now coming back to get it is somebody. I don't know. But Sandor was standing out in the slot all by himself. Sandor sends this in deep. Goodman there trying to block it. Grabbing it puck is Joseph LeBoeuf. Montoya going to help out on the corner side. Sampson over on the far side trying to get that puck, shuffles it around, and this puck is passed up for Leo Daggett. Daggett gets this through the neutral zone, stopped by Christopher Hull. Hull coming back the other way. Hull drop pass for Sandor. He misses way wide right. Any more right, and he would have been a little left, and that puck clearing attempt is knocked into the big cross beams in the roof. That puck will stay in the CP Dynamo end of the ice. 10:13 to go in this game. CP Dynamo lead Utica 4-0. Face-off won by the CP Dynamo. Rip this puck all the way around. Easton Sampson passes this puck across for Anders Forrest, Hull. Ball, not Hull. Ball sends this up along the hashboard. Nice stick lift there by Utica. Bradshaw back to guard Sampson. Sampson falls down. Puck comes loose. Matt Kernan grabs this. Matt Kernan almost coughed it up. Well, short pass out to Bremen. Bremen skates this puck up over the blue line. Drops this off for Sanzone. Sanzone shot tipped by Kernan. Stays wide right of the net. Rebound grabbed by Kaskowitz. Kaskowitz coming through the neutral zone. Kaskowitz on the far side over the blue line. Puck rolls over his stick. He gains possession. Centering pass knocked away by Bremen. And Christopher takes this puck, sends this long. Doyle can't keep it. Dalin knocked it away, but not able to keep it with him either. Bradshaw with this puck in the neutral zone. Bradshaw in the offensive end, shot fired, and that goes off the netting as it got tipped by a CP Dynamo player. We'll have a face-off in the zone next to Marko Vusmilovic. Cameron Dallin taking the face-off, wins this draw, pulls this puck back for Chris Hall, fires that shot, goes off the leg of Tim Barcombe into the corner. Dallin chases that. Puck comes out in front. Dallin not able to get that shot off. Puck goes back to the corner. Now it's cleared all the way out for Shaver off the boards, and that's going to be an icing. Bring the faceoff back down to the Dynamo end of the Capitol Arena. Dallin in for the faceoff again against Tim Barcombe. Dallin wins this draw again. Witchley watches it, steps up. He's going to try driving that puck in, and in it goes. Dallin grabs this in the trapezoid, centering pass, and shot not able to be taken. Dubois gets wrapped up. Puck goes to Daniel Keefe. Keefe takes this out into the neutral zone. Keefe moves this forward. Chad Hull turns this back. Montoya there gets this to Dubois. Dubois fires this in, but not able to dump that puck in deep as it was caught by Haught. Been waiting all day to say that. This puck comes across, played by Finger, out to Dallin. Here comes Cameron Dallin. It's a 1-on-3. Cameron in, shot, swings and misses. Loose puck going after it, not able to do anything there. Puck comes back, Daniel Mueller trying to get it out. It's taken away from him, sent in deep. Dubois going in after it in the corner. Swats at it, goes to Dallin. Turn, shot low, save made by Vusmilovic. Skating out with this puck is Goodman, Logan Goodman. Passes this puck off. There's a shot save made. Chris Finger. Rebound comes up to Goodman. He dumps that into Mueller. Mueller almost took out the other referee. We already hurt one so far. Shot comes out in the middle. Block knocked down. Dubois trying to clear it out. Held in by Picarillo. Dubois throws Picarillo to the ice. Puck goes to Montoya. Montoya skating down with this puck. Over the blue line, loses it. Goodman, no look, backhand pass to Barloco. Barloco tried hitting Goodman in the middle, but Goodman not catching up to it in time. That's going to be an icing as LeBeouf follows that puck over the blue line. Face-off will come all the way back to Vusmilovic's end of the ice. 7:24 to go in this game. If Utica is going to mount a comeback, I suggest they start now. They got to get a goal before the 6:30 mark. Puck comes back behind the net. Goodman, long pass out, goes off a Kernan skate back into the zone. Nobody had time to get out. Well, it's a offsides. Slater Sandor taking the face off against Kaskowitz. Sandor wins. Kernan takes his puck. Shot, save made. Rebound goes over to the far side. Daniel Kelly not able to take it with him. Sandor grabs his puck. Sandor in the corner, spinning around, trying to make some space. Gives this puck to Kernan. Kernan trying to center it for Gultieri. Gets knocked away. LeBeouf picks it up. Shot low. Save made by Vusmilovic. Sandor shot. Oh, tip it. I'm sorry, not Sandor. That was Gultieri with the shot. 17-71. You know, they're coming at you. Looks the same. There's Sandor. Snaps his puck off the boards for LeBeouf. LeBeouf tries getting it out. Knocked down by Baden Doyle. Doyle can't get that shot off. This puck goes to the corner over Daniel Kelly's stick. Sends this out to the point for Kelly. For Ball. Kyle Ball fires that shot. Save made by Chris Finger. 6:27 to go. And Utica did not score a goal. So now it's even harder. Mucha taking the face off against Barcombe. Barcombe wins this draw. Doyle shot deflected up into the netting. 6:23 to go. Barcombe and Mucha again. Puck comes back for Dynamo, played by Rabin. Rabin passes all the way across for Samson. Samson battling against the boards with Bremen. Chris Bremen able to push this up for Sanzone. Sanzone takes this out through the neutral zone, sends this all the way down. That goes through the legs of Vusmilovic. Yeah, that was funny. He was on the side of the net. Looked like he was going to play it and then just picked this stick up, so it iced. Barloco taking this face off. Face off won by Utica. Hull not able to clear that pass. Baden Doyle. Puck gets dumped in all the way around. Far side. Cameron coming out to challenge. Puts a hit on. Oh, missed puck. 2 out of 3. Comets missed the mark. Puck gets sent back into the Comets end of the ice. Chad Hull plays this in the corner. Ties it up. Coming in to help out is Mucha. That puck is out in front. Chris Finger covers that puck up as Colton Shaver was trying to take advantage of an misplaced Utican Cup puck. Something like that. Face off to the left side of Chris Finger. Face off won by CP Dynamo. Muller pulls his puck back to the point, back to Mueller. Mueller sends this in deep. LeBoeuf there. Held in at the point by Ball. Shot fired high. That gets knocked and it goes up into the netting. And not Ball. That was Keefe. Daniel Keefe was back there. Daniel Kelly taking the face off against Kernan. Kernan wins that draw. Pulls his puck back. LeBoeuf in the corner. Sends this up along the boards. Haught's going to hold it in. Fire it forward. Goes right back to LeBoeuf. LeBoeuf pops this through. Haught trying to play on it. Knocked away by Montoya into the corner. Keefe there to play it. Daniel Keefe skating up with this puck through the neutral zone. Keefe into the O zone. Stops, checks up. Gives this to Daggett at the point. Daggett fires this through into the slot for Daniel Kelly. Turns, fires, misses wide left. Andrew Witchley picks this up off the backboards. Witchley, short pass over to Gultieri. Gultieri to Montoya. Montoya into the O zone. Loses control of this puck. Daniel Keefe pushes him into the boards. Puck goes to Justin Haught. Haught getting wrapped up deep with Montoya. Puck comes out. Haught has it. Haught passes this up off the skate of Leo Daggett. Daggett kicks this through the neutral zone. Witchley's got to hustle and get over to it. Passes puck back up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw takes this back behind his goal. Skates it up on the far side. Gives this and hits Daggett. Kernan misses that puck. Comes back into the neutral zone. Here comes CP Dynamo's Barloco. Barloco drops this for Rabin into the corner. Bradshaw trying to take that puck away. Barloco recovering. Witchley coming in as well. Barloco still there. Puck pulled away by Samson. Fired in by Picarillo. Now we're just hoping for Utica to score a goal so they don't get shut out here. Goodman with this puck. Montoya putting pressure on. Goodman skating it around. Big loop in his end. Puck gets knocked free, but Goodman's got plenty of time to catch up to it. Goodman cycles in the offensive end. Tries to dump this puck in. Witchley there. Goes off the stick of Easton Sampson and into the netting. And we should have a face-off in the... Oh, it's going to be deep in. And saying Sampson off of Witchley's stick. Tim Barcomb's going to take the face-off against Slater Sandor. Sanzone to Dalin. Dalin pushes puck forward. Doyle gets in his way. Puck played by Vusmilovic. Dalin chasing after Anders Forrest. Or no, that's Kyle Ball. Loose puck in the corner. Hard to see with that glare. Doyle fires this. Baden Doyle tipped, and it goes into the corner. Barcombe trying to play it. Puck knocked out into the neutral zone. Grab by Sanzone. Sanzone to Sandor. Sandor over the blue line. Dumps this puck in. Sandor going after it. Puck grabbed by Ball. There's a hit by Sandor. Doesn't matter. They're losing. Forrest with the puck. Forrest centering pass. Dalin there to block it. Dalin takes this puck away. Cameron going wide left. Cameron skating down. He's going to flick this puck in, and he's going to go off for his change. Puck stalled by Vusmilovic back on the side of behind the net for Justin Haught. Haught skating up with this puck, passes over to Daniel Kelly. Kelly over the blue line, gets checked by Montoya against the boards. Bradshaw tries clearing it. Haught holds it in. Leo Daggett passes puck across for Daniel Keefe. Puts this back behind the net, cycling around. Daniel Kelly puts this into the slot, knocked away by Gultieri. Gultieri trying to chase that down. Daniel Keefe going to get to it first. Keefe sends this behind the net for Justin Haught. Haught passes it up into the neutral zone, gets redirected. LeBoeuf grabs it, pops this out. There's a big collision in neutral territory. Loose puck picked up by Keegan Kaskowitz. Kaskowitz coming up with this puck into the offensive end. Forced to the corner by Bradshaw. Picks that puck up in the trapezoid. Now hit into the boards in the corner by Mucha. Hernan battling for this puck. Kaskowitz battling for it. And everybody's laying down. They must be tired. Loose puck comes out into the slot. Shot taken. Dylan Rabin off the post and comes out less than a minute to go in this game. Line changes for both teams. 56 seconds to go. This one may be out of reach for the Utica Junior Comets. Dynamo's had this puck in the Utica end of the ice almost the entire game. Barcombe facing off against Sandor. Sandor pulls this back finger. Thought about dishing it out to Witchley after the whistle. Sandor again for the face-off against Barcombe. Barcombe wins the draw. Puck brought back to Picarillo. Picarillo sends it into the corner for Barcombe. Barcombe sends this behind the net for Forrest. 45 seconds to go. Forrest back out to the point for Goodman. Goodman over to Picarillo. Fires that shot in. Save, rebound, shot, save made. Puck comes over to the side. Picked up by Riley Montoya. Montoya gets us into the neutral zone. Goodman gloves this down. Passes this all the way across for Tim Barcombe, who dumps this puck in deep. Chad Hull grabs this in his trapezoid. 23 seconds. Going to let Witchley come over and pick this puck up. Andrew fires this all the way across. It's Montoya. After it goes off the stick of Barcombe, Barcombe dumps this back in deep again. 10 seconds to go. Witchley at the corner. 8 seconds. And I don't think he's even going to take a shot. He tried to make it a move, and that'll do it. This one ends in a 4-0 victory for the CP Dynamo as they defeat the Utica Junior Comets here at the Capitol Ice Arena in Clifton Park, New York. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.